Hello, my darlings. So I have actually decided to do one more collective where everybody can watch it because I'm changing my style, and this will give them a little bit of an idea of what we're going to be doing on Patreon. Okay, so this is a collective story, but it's different than I usually do things. Okay, so I had to cleanse the air a little bit because today's message might feel a little intense. I have been led to use the Angel Tarot, and this is technically, it would be the Demon Tarot, but they call it the Occult Tarot because there's already another deck called the Demon Tarot, but this is it should be the Demon Tarot. If something like that scares you, don't watch this one because this is literally about the duality of light and shadow within us, within the world. I had a dream that felt, parts of it were personal, and I'm keeping that for myself, but other parts were more for the collective. So part of the piece that I'm going to share, the dream download was about a baton being passed. So we're going to look into that, okay? So decks have been shuffled. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's find out, what's this baton being passed? What's this baton being passed? We got the Queen of Cups. It says redemption serves against enemies of religion, governs chastity. Okay. What's this baton being passed? Seven of Swords, Manakel. Knowledge of good and evil appeases divine anger, cures epilepsy. Three of Wands, Sitael. Construction of the universe helps with great works, protection from adversaries. So I don't know why I feel like we need to stop here. Let's look at these first, okay? Let's look at these first. So we've got the Justice card. I feel like this is the fact that the Seven of Swords is here is giving me a little bit of an indication that somebody was either deceiving a Queen of Cups, or there is a Queen of Cups who is deceiving someone else. With Justice, justice makes truth known in court, causes innocence to prevail. Ooh, with the Page of Swords underneath. Guys, what the hell? Oh, King of Swords and the Empress. Okay, so the Page of Swords is refuge, governs dreams, and reveals mysteries hidden from mortals. So this came to me in a dream, remember? Remember that? King of Swords, victory, grants victory and protection from lightning. The King of Swords is also the government, or the police, the law enforcement, basically. Anything that has to do with law and order. I have a feeling that this has something to do with legal issues, because not only has the Justice card come out, the King of Swords with the Page of Swords has come out, which means that somebody from the government is watching, or somebody from some law enforcement agency is watching. Whatever this deception is, they're aware of it. They're aware of it. And they will bring someone to justice. They're not going to let this deception pass by. Sorry. With this Three of Wands, this is construction of the universe helps with great works. So this is protection. Either this Queen of Cups is the one protected, and she is the one with redemption, serves against enemies of religion, governs chastity. But this could be interpreted two different ways. Either one, it could be that this Queen of Cups believes that they are, they believe that they're doing God's work. You know, unfortunately, there's a lot of people on this earth who, in the name of religion, persecute other people, believing that they are doing God's work. That's their excuse, right? So that could be it, but it could also be that this is somebody who is truly, honestly, it could be two different people in one card. Let's see. Clarify Queen of Cups. Clarify the Queen of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles. The Two of Wands. And the Two of Swords. There's the Three of Wands again. Showed up twice. Okay, so this is going to be a Queen of Cups who is attacking someone else. And I'm saying that only because this is Aries Mars. It can be very impulsive and warlike. But with this, it lets me know this is somebody who's in denial. You see how the Justice card has a blindfold on? This is somebody who believes that they are carrying out justice, but they're also not wanting to see anything else. This is what they want to believe. They are not open-minded to anything that does not align with what they believe to be justice. Knight of Pentacles. This is somebody playing the long game, but I don't think they realize that they're being watched. I don't think they realize that everything that they're doing is not hidden. And it's almost like this King of Swords is waiting for this Queen of Cups to make a move. They're the Three of Wands. This person is a 2. They know that they're going to make a move, so they're waiting. Oh, wow. This is aligned with fate and destiny. Let's see. Clarify the Seven of Swords. What's the deceit? The Emperor. Oh, yeah. 6 of Swords and the Emperor. See, I was going to say it when I saw this over here. Beneath the King of Swords, it got the Empress. This King of Swords is protecting an Empress. That's why I wasn't sure if the Queen of Cups was this one or not. It's not. One more for the Seven of Swords. The Fool reversed. Wow. 8 of Swords, guys. This Queen of Cups is going to prison. Or for some, because it's a general collective, right? For some, it'll just be jail. For others, it'll be prison. And there's a difference. So this Emperor is traveling. But you see how this one is appeases divine anger, knowledge of good and evil. This is somebody who's aware of what's going on. They're being very discreet. I'm over here spilling their business. But not really, you know what I mean. They're discreet. They know what they're doing. They are not a fool. They are not impulsive. They are very structured. They're very, they have order. They represent order, law and order. Now, not for everyone will this be a legal thing. For some, this will be in the spiritual realm. If it is in the spiritual realm, you'll still feel it though. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But I feel like this feels very 3D though. Because if it was spiritual, the Hierophant would have come out. Or the Magician, the High Priestess. But this feels very 3D. But they're traveling, but they're also removing blockages. They're removing almost like any blockage that this Queen of Cups tries to put in the Empress's way, they're removing it gently, very discreetly. To where this Queen of Cups probably is like, why is this not working? If they're trying to set up this Empress, if they're trying to get the Empress locked up, they don't understand why it's not working. They may even be paying off people in law enforcement. Yeah, they may have a partnership. They may, it doesn't have to be people in law enforcement. They could be paying off like a private investigator, people privately to help them put somebody in jail, but they don't realize they're being watched and they're the ones that are, oh Lord. This is why you shouldn't try and fuck with people like this, because it's sneaky and there's always someone who's even more sneaky. Clarify 3 of Wands. Let's see. Got the 10 of Cups, and remember this one is help with great works, protection from adversaries. Clarify 3 of Wands. Oh no, I dropped it. Ugh. Hold on. What landed reversed? Okay. Let's see. The Page of Cups. The King of Wands. I have a feeling this Empress is trying to work on something. And there's a blockage. Somebody is trying to suppress this creativity, this idea, because it says help with great works, but they know what it is, or they know the potential the Empress has. And what's interesting, I love that this came out with it, because it's this Empress, even though this is happening, they don't lose faith. This is Pisces Mars. They don't lose hope. They don't lose faith. They don't lose their vision. They're a little hesitant because they're not sure if maybe their idea or their creativity was the wrong one, because it's not really taking. It's not taking. You know, that said, when you plant something and it's not growing, that's what I feel. It's not taking. But they haven't lost hope. Okay, I'm going to pick these up because we're only going to leave the Angel Tarot on the table as well as the Demon Tarot. But this King of Wands is, or this Emperor is coming in as a King of Wands as well. They're not going to let this, get far, basically. Okay, so let's leave this here. Let's see. Let's pull some shadow energy. The shadow side of what's happening. Give me a couple of cards. What's the shadow side of what's happening? Because you would think. Oh, Lord. We got the King of Pentacles, Bareth. Turns any metal into gold, gives one high offices and titles, answers question about past, present, and future. Okay. Six of Pentacles, Amy, teaches astrology and liberal sciences, reveals hidden treasure, and brings excellent familiars. All right. And the Hanged Man, Bifrons, teaches natural and planetary sciences, lights corpse lights above graves, and moves bodies so the souls may be stolen. Wow. With the Three of Swords, Rome, I'm probably saying that wrong, steals treasures from kings, destroys cities and the dignities of men, tells of things past, present, and future, causes love between friends and foes. This is interesting because I'm going to tell you what I'm getting. What I'm getting with this, remember the Six of Pentacles came out as in paying someone off, right? Getting assistance from a different source. This one was mentioning that it gives high offices and titles, right? And answers the questions about past, present, and future. I feel like this Queen of Cups has been going to readers, possibly readers in astrology, which is would be an astrologer. I don't know why I'm calling it readers of astrology. They're possibly going to astrologers, which means that they have an idea of what the Empress's natal chart looks like. They're trying to figure out something about, because in astrology, it's a wheel, right? And that wheel is shifting, let me rephrase that. The wheel is not shifting. The planets around it are shifting, which means transits, right? If you don't know what a transit is in astrology, please write that down and Google it later. But it means that, let's say that this represents an area of an astrology, right? This represent the sign of, let's see, what sign are we in right now? Sagittarius. The next one would be Capricorn. The next one would be Aquarius, right? So when the sun is in Sagittarius, it lights up this area of the Empress's chart, of everybody's chart. Wherever Sagittarius is in your chart, it's lighting up that area. It's giving focus to that area. Whenever it switches over to Capricorn, the sun switches to Capricorn, it's lighting up that area. But the sun is not the only planet moving. So other planets will come in, but depending on what planet it is, it's what type of energy it's bringing and what sign it's in, okay? So that's a transit. So they're looking at the transits because there's a transit coming for this Empress that is going to shift things for her. It's going to give her a high office or title, turning metal into gold. This is alchemy. King of Pentacles is the Midas touch. And they're trying to take it. They're trying to take this, because this was, it was this one. Steals treasure from kings, destroys the dignity of men. This Queen of Cups is trying to take what does not belong to her. The Three of Swords is a really bad omen in this case, because I feel like this Queen of Cups is going to end up very heartbroken. But they're doing it to themselves because they are trying to take a title that does not belong to them. So, because this one, I like that it says reveals hidden treasures, because this is hidden. For most people, it's hidden. But this Queen of Cups is very intuitive. But the thing is, they're using that intuition in a very twisted way. They're using it to try and take things that do not belong to them. And with the Hanged Man here, this is so interesting to me, because it says this is I remember this being like a high duke or prince in hell. And he is somebody who can move bodies in graves so the souls may be stolen. And I think that what this is trying to say is that this Queen of Cups, almost like she's trying to switch places with this Empress. Oh, how nefarious. Okay, this got juicy. Let's scoot these over and let's clarify these cards. Clarify the King of Pentacles. Got the Two of Swords. Clarify the King of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles reversed. Clarify the King of Pentacles. With the Moon card. Yeah, look at that. Six of Wands. I feel like this Empress may be going through a little bit of hard times. Five of Pentacles, because the Five of Pentacles also showed up over here. We had the King of Swords, and then we had the Empress, followed by the Five of Pentacles. And yet the Six of Swords is beneath that, meaning she's meant to move on from that. If she's going through a little bit of hard times, this is going to pass very soon. Honor, dignity, a high office, a high title is coming to them. But it's meant to be for them. And what I'm getting here, remember this Two of Swords came out with this Queen of Cups, right? The first thing I heard when this card fell out is she doesn't deserve it. So this Queen of Cups believes that they can play God, or that they can play the role of the universe and decide who gets what. And they don't believe that this Empress deserves what's coming towards them. Now, keep in mind, this is a queen going up against an Empress, which means that for somebody to get to Empress level, they've done a lot of work, right? But the Seven of Pentacles reversed, this person doesn't believe that. They don't want to believe that. With the Two of Swords, that's part of what they don't want to believe. They're like, no, there's no way. So I have a feeling this Queen of Cups, whatever field this is, because this is, you know, a collective. Multiple people will be listening who work in multiple fields. Whatever field this is, this Queen of Cups has been at it longer. But they may not invest the way that this Empress has invested. And so they don't want to believe that the Empress has done more work than them. Because this is somebody who's going off of how much time they've been involved with something instead of how much depth they've given to that involvement, okay? So with the Moon card, this is triggering some deep-seated, it's an ego thing. Like they believe, remember I've told you guys, sometimes people attach their identity to something. And then if that thing is taken, they feel like their whole identity is at stake. Their whole existence is at stake. Which is why I tell you guys, it's okay to have pride in your work. It's okay to have pride in what you do, but don't take that title as part of your identity. If I ask you, like I introduce myself and I say I'm a healer, and somebody tells me I'm a lawyer, they've taken that as part of their identity. Or if they say I'm a banker, because a healer is part of my identity. But I don't say Like, I don't take a company as part of my identity. I don't take a career choice as part of my identity, because that can be taken from me. The healer part, that can't be taken from me. So this is somebody who has tied whatever it is that they do, they've tied it to who they are, to their ego, their identity, their sense of self. And it could be that this Empress is going to replace them in some way, or is going to be given a higher honor than them, and they are not okay with that. Interesting. Clarify Six of Pentacles. Two of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. Clarify Six of Pentacles. Ooh, wow. Okay. Got a lot of cards. Knight of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Oh, Queen of Cups and Ten of Swords. Oh, wow. What the fuck? This has something to do with romance too, because I feel like there's several layers to it. There's a title, or there's certain title that comes with it, finances that come with this change, and now romance, because we got a King and Queen of Cups. Oh boy. So there's a connection here that's ending. Oh wow. Yep, that's Justice card. Divorce. Somebody's going through a divorce. This King of Cups. This is so strange. I don't know, because this is not supposed to be a love reading. But there's something here about a King of Cups not wanting to be with this Queen of Cups anymore because they want to be with the Empress. So they're ending a connection here, which is this Empress is, I mean, this Queen of Cups is feeling devastated because they're trying to fight for this. Well, there's that Page of Swords, though, that showed up over here. It could be that this King of Cups is also the King of Swords. Remember, I said the Emperor is traveling. So this could be somebody who's not just a King of Cups, but an Emperor. And they've been watching. I don't know. Temperance and the Nine of Swords. Yeah, they're making a move. I don't know what they've seen, but this King of Cups has seen enough to where they don't want to be aligned with this Queen of Cups anymore. They want to offer their cup to the Empress. And remember, this is the card that was talking about reveals hidden treasures. So they might not have realized the Empress was a treasure, but with time they realized it. They see her like a rare jewel who is single, who they want to offer their cup to. But this is part of playing the long game. This person is also playing the long game. I don't like using that term, but that's the term that comes to mind. I don't know what this Queen of Cups did, but she's trying to apologize. She's trying to apologize to this King of Cups, and he's having none of it. So it could be that this King of Cups is somebody wealthy, is somebody, they could have some status, they could have whatever it is that's coming towards this Empress. This Queen of Cups is like, absolutely not. No, that's mine. They believe that it belongs to them. It doesn't, though. Because we've got the Justice card here twice, which means this is aligned with what's right and wrong. Whatever this Queen of Cups has done, she may have betrayed the King of Cups. Or whatever she did, it feels like a betrayal. And the King of Cups is done. Oh boy, this got messy. Messy. It's not what I expected to see. But they're trying to switch places with this Empress. Now, it would be really, really disturbing if what they're trying to do is switch souls. Because I did kind of get that here. I got that kind of like this Queen of... Wow. This Queen of Cups may be really ill too. If they did betray the King of Cups and it caused them an illness, this could be an STD. Like a really strong one. To where they can't cure themselves from it. But that was kind of like the proof that they were betraying the King of Cups. Whatever it is, I have a feeling that they're trying to switch souls, because this is a very rare card to come up. They might be trying to switch souls with the Empress, because then they'll end up with the person they want and the position they want. I just don't think it's going to happen, because we've got all this protection around the Empress. The Empress is not going to be somebody, please don't, if you start freaking out, I promise you, you're not the Empress. The Empress would not freak out. The Empress knows that they're protected. So if you start panicking over this, this is not your story. Please relax, okay? Clarify the Hangman. Look at that, the Star. Clarify the Hangman. King of Wands. The Empress. The Seven of Cups. The Empress has no idea that this is even happening. They can feel what the one thing the Empress does feel is like they're in a hold. They don't know why. They're confused about that. Energetically, I think this Queen is trying to place a hold on this Empress. But this is a minor arcana. She can only do it for so long. Yep, look, she breaks free. It's like it lasts for, I would say it could last for 8 days. And then the Queen figures it out and breaks it. So it's not like she can hold her for too long. But that's why the heartbreak is here too. Because she believes this Empress is stealing her treasure. Oh, I see, I see, I see. That's why the Three of Swords is here as well. She believes the Empress is stealing her treasure and taking her dignity. What she doesn't realize is this Empress has done the work to be who she is, which is how she caught the eye of this king. This king sees her as somebody who's, they're the opposite. Because remember, this Queen of Cups is over here betraying, doing all sorts of nefarious things. This Empress shows up as somebody who's transparent, somebody who is a healer, somebody who is a giver, somebody who's nurturing, somebody who has done the work to get where they're at, which is why this Emperor is interested in them in the first place. Oh boy. This turned into a whole soap opera, guys. It's not what I expected. Okay, let's put these over here. And let's look at the next. What's the next part of the message? We've got the Strength card. By the way, this is loyalty, delivery from those who seek to oppress, and brings victory. I'm telling you. I told you she will not succeed. I told you. Eight of Swords. Because remember, the Eight of Swords was trying to hold her, right? Truth and justice. Protection. Oh my God, I can't. Protection from enemies who would steal one's fortune. I love these tarot. I love this. Four of Cups. Healing capacity, protection from weapons, safety, and travel. I'm telling you, this Emperor is going to travel. Either he's already traveling or he's about to. King of Pentacles. But now we have the light. This is the darker, right? The demon side. This is the light side. Obedience causes harmony and peace, calms anger in anyone. With the Ten of Cups. Divine Warrior confounds the wicked, brings victory and peace. Yeah. This is not going to go the way this Queen of Cups thinks it's going to go at all. She's probably going to be very surprised, very shocked. But this Emperor moving towards the Empress actually brings her some sort of... She can protect herself, but it's almost like when they're together, they amplify the protection between each other. Which means that it could definitely be a divine counterpart. We'll see. But They do have loyalty towards the Empress. They feel like she is their partner. Because this could be an old divorce. It doesn't mean that it's recent. But this Queen of Cups maybe still had hope that they could work things out with this King of Cups. And they're like, no, we're done. We've been done. But they keep seeing them as their match. This is my person. They don't see them as an emperor, although that's what they are. But yeah, I'm telling you, this Empress, remember the Strength card is usually the Empress taming a lion. So if this Queen of Cups has sent any type of malicious energy, because, you know, if they've sent any type of, I don't know, because it could be just a spell. It could be an actual spirit. But I will tell you this, don't start panicking, because an Empress knows that they can handle it. If you're panicking, this is not your story, I promise you. So please click off. If it's bringing you anxiety, just click off. But the Empress is the Strength card. She's dominating the energy. She is delivering herself from those who seek to oppress her, and it brings victory. Clarify the Strength card. Two of Pentacles. Three of Cups. Ten of Wands, and there it is, the victory, the cutting through, Ace of Swords with the King of Wands. Interesting. So what's fascinating to me is that this Empress shows up as a King of Wands as well. Look, she's... This tells me two different things. One, that this Emperor coming towards her is part of what is giving her like an energetic boost to be able to do this. But she already has a very powerful energy already. So with the Two of Pentacles, she balances it out. The first thing that came to mind when I saw this card was that the Empress is somebody who's very in tune with her body. So if an energy is being sent her way to affect her body, her mind, her heart, her soul, whatever, anything, any part of her energy, she's going to pick up on that. She's going to be like, this isn't my energy. What's this? And she'll start looking into it. And once she addresses it, she'll work on it. She'll remove it, or she'll transmute it, because she's an alchemizer, remember? She can turn any metal into gold. So she integrates it into herself, which leads her back into the energy of lightness, back into the energy of, you know, she can break free from this oppression that's being trying to be placed on her. She might even have friends around her that help her. The Power of 3. She may have a coven. With the Ace of Swords, she frees herself. This does not keep her down long. It may last for a few days and then boom, it's out. And clarify Eight of Swords. The Magician. Clarify Eight of Swords. I knew this was, how did I know this was gonna come up? I knew, because remember when I said, Missy over here is trying to send some energy to keep the Empress oppressed. I knew this was gonna come out. Because when I saw the Magician, I'm like, yeah, this is the energy that I expected. Because they're trying to either, it's almost like one, this is what's fascinating. Because it's a collective, it's going to apply different ways to different people. On one hand, this Emperor may not have even met this Empress yet. The Temperance card was connected to the Emperor, so I feel like the Emperor is just being divinely guided in a certain direction. And either they already know who the Empress is, or they're about to meet her. And the Queen of Cups knows this because she got the answers of past, present, and future. She may be somebody who's into divination, or she may be somebody who can look at astrology, whatever it is, she knows, she can see something. And she knows that they're about to meet, or she knows where this king is going. And so for those that it applies to where these two haven't even met. The king doesn't even know who the empress is. They just know they're being guided in a certain direction. The Queen of Cups is trying to suppress the empress's energy to where the King of Cups or the emperor doesn't pick up on who she is. Or two, if they've already met, they already know who they're going towards. They're trying to impact the empress's energy to where this King of Cups, this emperor, sees the empress as somebody who's impulsive, somebody who's not grounded. Look, all this childish energy. They want her to come across as, yeah, somebody who's impulsive. All of these energies speak impulsivity. Childlike, or not childlike, childish. Not really having any sense of direction, not really having any structure. But because the Empress feels energy coming into her field that is not her own, she alchemizes it. I'm telling you, she's alchemizing the energy. And she gets back on track. What's beneath the Temperance? I forgot to look at that. So it might be fucking with her sleep for a few days. But then she's like, wait a minute. What's going on here? And yeah, she gets back on track. Okay. So whatever work, because this King of Cups, I think, is two different things. First, it's the person that this Queen of Cups believes is her mate, who he's not. They're already done. And two, it's whoever this Queen of Cups is going to do this type of work. They're trying to have the King of Cups, the Emperor, let's call him the Emperor. They're trying to get the Emperor to not be able to see the Empress, or they're trying to get the Emperor to see her in a way that matches the way the Queen of Cups sees her, which is not going to happen. Because again, truth and justice, protection from enemies who would steal one's treasure. It's not going to happen. Clarify the Four of Cups. High Priestess. Three of Wands reversed. And the Eight of Pentacles. See, I'm telling you, they're trying to affect, if you know that you're an Empress energy, because you don't have to tell me, okay? You don't have to announce it in every video that you're the Empress. If you're the Empress, you already know. You don't have to tell me. If you want to, that's fine. I'm just saying, like, you don't have to. The Empress feels something is off. Because of the Three of Wands, she may have had a huge decrease in energy. She may have had it's affecting her daily life. But, you know what else? She has a healing capacity. So she's going within and trying to figure out, what is this energy? What's going on? Something is changing in my energy field. Because they're trying to affect her daily work. The thing is, with the Hierophant here, I'm telling you, this Empress has no idea what's happening on the other side of this situation. It's this person who believes that their marriage, because I feel like it's been a marriage. The Justice card came up, the Ten of Swords, now the Hierophant. I believe it's a marriage. They're disappointed because their marriage is over. And they are, in their mind, this Empress is responsible. Because, of course, why would they take accountability? They're not responsible for betraying and shattering their bond. So all this High Priestess knows is that something is wrong. She doesn't know where it's coming from or why, but she is going to alchemize this energy. She gets back into a place of harmony. She gets back into a place of peace. She heals herself. And see, protection from weapons. It's interesting because this angel's name is even God deflecting evil. So it'll be fine. And it also safety and travel. So whatever she's moving towards, she's going to be fine. She trusts she's going to be fine. It's not going to work. These weapons formed against her shall not prosper. So, let's see. Let's see what else comes up. This has turned into a very interesting story. I did not expect that. All right. What else do we need to know about this very interesting development? Oh, this one came out reversed. The Tower. The Tower reversed. And look at what it says. Promoter of discord, war, arguments, and falsehood. Reversed. I think not, bitch. I think not. The Three of Pentacles answers questions about the past, present, and future, gives dignities, grants the favor of friends and foes, faithful servant. All right. Oh. And Three of Wands, voile, procures the love of a woman, tells of things past and present, builds love between friends and enemies. With the World, makes one skilled in labor and crafts, increases knowledge of philosophy and science. And there's that Queen of Swords. I told you this is the Empress. Teaches geometry and measurements, increases one's intelligence, can transform a person into a bird. Oh, Queen of Cups, Queen of Cups, what are you doing? Ultimately, anything this Queen of Cups is doing is not going to work. She was trying to promote discord, war, arguments, and falsehood, and it came out reversed because it's not going to go through. It's not allowed. She's still, I think she keeps asking about the future. She keeps trying to figure out if anything's changing, and no, it's not. She feels like favor has been granted her enemy, her foe. Dignity has been granted to her. Because it has been. This is interesting because this is procures the love of a woman. Builds love between friends and enemies. That keeps coming up. Two cards that we're saying about favor of friends and foes and love between friends and enemies. This is what's really weird. Is this Queen of Cups forming an emotional attachment to the Empress? That would be really weird. Let's see. Clarify the Tower reversed. Hold on. Let me shuffle these real quick because... Clarify the Tower. Reversed. The Chariot, Seven of Cups, and the High Priestess. With the Four of Swords. The High Priestess is on the move. I don't know what she's moving towards. She's either moving energetically towards something, and she may not be sure why. There's like things are happening that she knows something unnatural is happening. Let me put it that way. She knows something is happening that I can't see. Whatever it is, it's trying to block me. But she keeps going. She's in chariot mode. She has a very strong will. She will not be stopped. And although she may not understand it through dreams or through meditation, she will start getting answers. She's going to keep moving forward. It's not going to work. Let me just put, it's not going to fucking work. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. All it's doing is she's increasing intelligence and knowledge. Clarify Three of Pentacles. Five of Swords. Clarify Three of Pentacles. Page of Wands. And the Knight of Pentacles. With the Hangman. Okay. Okay. So by now, this High Priestess also knows something is coming towards her. She knows that somebody wants to build with her. She doesn't know who. She's actually expecting a knight. She's not expecting an emperor. With the Five of Swords, though, she knows somebody's been trying to block her. She knows somebody's been trying to defeat her, and yet she also knows it's not going to work. So she's also been asking. The Empress has also been asking, or the High Priestess, who is also the Empress, is asking about the past, present, and futures. They're getting answers. I think it's interesting that they've got Faithful Servant here, because I feel like this High Priestess has a very specific entity helping her, either angels, a spirit guide, an ancestor. There's somebody who's faithful to her, and the person that's faithful to her is giving her the past, present, and future answers. So little by little, information is trickling in. With the Page of Wands, maybe the Empress is not used to asking for information, because there's something here about stepping out of her comfort zone. Or maybe the fact that she has to work with someone else is stepping out of her comfort zone. So she's expecting a knight to come in. I think it's going to be a surprise. The universe is a little surprise for her. Let's see. Clarify Three of Wands. So she's waiting. She already knows something's coming in. Clarify Three of Wands. Knight of Wands. Seven of Swords. Clarify Three of Wands. Two of Cups and the Tower. So she is waiting for something. She can already tell something is coming her way. She knows it has something to do with love. She knows, or partnership, let me put it that way. She knows it has something to do with love or partnership. But see, she doesn't realize, procures the love of a woman. She doesn't realize just how profound this is going to be, I don't think. The fact that it keeps going back and forth between friends and enemies, friends and enemies, friends and enemies. I have a feeling this Emperor, once upon a time, she might have thought this Emperor was her enemy. That's a possibility, because it keeps going on and on about friends and enemies. There's other cards that have come up about, I don't remember which ones. But anywho. Or was it these two? She's getting smarter. This card over here, the Queen of Swords, talks about increase in one's intelligence. And this one talks about increase in knowledge of philosophy and science, but it doesn't just have to be philosophy and science. But I have a feeling that at one point this Emperor was either a friend or they were an enemy, one of the two. I don't think she realizes how deep it's going to go emotionally. There's a surprise. The universe is giving her hints, but they're not telling her how big it's going to be. Possibly so that she doesn't sabotage it, because she might freak out seeing how big it is. With the Knight of Wands, though, something about this situation is going to require courage, is going to require bravery. It is going to require her being willing to face battles, which means that when this Emperor shows up, she may be made aware of this Queen of Cups, and she'll be like, oof, she's gonna have to decide if she's willing to face that battle for this connection. But the Empress is already waiting. The High Priestess already knows something's coming. You know that saying of something wicked this way comes. This isn't wicked, this is like wicked good. That's what it is. Something amazing this way comes. Okay, so let's put these aside. Oh, you know what else? You know how I said this Emperor could have been a friend or a foe? And over here it was saying promoting discord, war, arguments, and falsehood, but reversed. This could mean that the Emperor at once upon a time believed what was being said about the Empress. Once upon a time believed, and maybe at that time they felt like, well, this is my enemy because they don't have a strong moral compass, or they don't, they believed whatever this Queen of Cups is saying about the Empress. But it didn't work. And so now they may come in explaining why they might have had that energy before and now they don't, if that makes sense. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Let's look at the Angel Tarot. The Lovers. Joy and pleasure brings happiness to couples, removes negative energy. Oh, looky, looky. Nine of Cups. Healing, preserves health and cures diseases. Knight of Cups. Perception and revelation, discovers hidden treasure, reveals secrets of nature. With the Ten of Pentacles. Inner and outer work, helps them keep their job, protects against disasters. Knight of Swords, intellectual richness, protects fertility of women, makes children respectful towards their parents. Okay, so I don't think anything's going to stop these two from coming together. Like, we literally got the Lovers here. Happiness to couples. They're definitely coming together. And anything that was trying to block them, anything that was trying to get in their way will be removed. Not only that, remember when I said I feel like this Queen of Cups is trying to affect this Empress's or High Priestess's energy? Healing. She's going to preserve her health. If there was anything sent into her system, she's going to cure it, or she's going to get rid of it. But yeah, they're going to see in each other. Their perception is going to be very clear. Revelation also means that things will be like, let's say this Emperor doesn't see this Empress romantically. Maybe they just know they're meant to work together, and vice versa. It'll be revealed with time that they're actually meant to be lovers. But maybe right now, neither one of them know that. Because it'll be a hidden treasure. It'll be like discovering. Imagine how that must feel to discover a hidden treasure. Like, hell yeah. Secrets will be revealed with time. But we have the Ten of Pentacles. This is going to be solid, guys. Solid, solid, solid. This is like going to be an indestructible bond. It's amazing. Clarify the Lovers. It's the third time this King of Pentacles come up. Clarify the Lovers. So this is somebody who is definitely wealthy, because that's the third time. Like, come on now. Third time that the King of Pentacles has shown up in the reading. That is not a coincidence. Clarify the Lovers. Really? The Lovers again. The Knight of Wands. Wow. Queen of Pentacles. Wow. And the Nine of Wands. Okay, okay, okay. I mean, could it be any more obvious? Said Alanis Morissette or whoever said that song. King and Queen of Pentacles. Like I said, indestructible bond. These two are the ones that represent the highest level of loyalty, devotion, and commitment. And they're both coming up twice with the Lovers card. Like, come on now. Come on. Now, with the Knight of Wands, I'm telling you, there's something about this connection that's going to require the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Empress, the High Priestess, to be brave. I don't know what it is. Maybe this is somebody that her family or her culture won't approve of. Whatever it is, there's something here where it does require bravery on her part. But with the World card, that's also the card that came out over here. Remember? Increase of knowledge, philosophy, and science makes one skilled in labor and crafts. It may start off as something that's going to help her acquire new skills, something that's going to help her acquire more knowledge, and it's going to lead to them falling in love. This is amazing. This is like, I love this. So freaking cool. Because with the Nine of Wands, I have a feeling it's going to start off with there's some guarded energy here. I'm telling you, it comes back to this energy of like trying to, I don't know what it is. It's going to apply differently to different people, and it's not telling me what it is because of that, because it's going to apply differently. But I feel like Page of Wands, Knight of Wands energy keeps coming up connected to this Empress or this High Priestess. It's going to require her stepping out of her comfort zone and being brave, being courageous, but it will lead to a fucking solid connection. Let's look at this Nine of Cups. Clarify the Nine of Cups. Two of Swords, clarify the Nine of Cups. Eight of Wands, High Priestess, and Seven of Cups. With the Four of Pentacles. I think that this High Priestess is going to start increasing her protection. Because she already, this is giving me the energy. You see how there's this is Aquarius, this is Scorpio, this is Leo, this is Taurus, but they have wings, right? This is making me think that this Empress already has like angels on the four corners of her periphery. Like she has an angel in the north, an angel in the south, an angel in the west, an angel in the east. She's got protection already. But either the angels themselves are going to increase security, or this is something she's doing. Because there's that solid energy again. But I'm saying that because the first thing that I felt when this card came out, because remember, this is the Nine of Cups is the one talking about healing, preserving health, and curing diseases, right? So I feel like the Two of Swords, the first thing I got when I saw this was her being like, you shall not pass. You shall not pass. This is my space. This is my energy. Stay out of it. Even though she doesn't know what's being sent. Something is definitely being sent. She does not know, but she can feel it. She doesn't know who it's coming from or where it's coming from, but she's either going to return it or she's going to protect against it. And if you're the type of person that's going to start with the bullshit of return to sender, it's just shut the fuck up. I'm just going to tell you right now, shut the fuck up. Don't start with me. Don't start with me. That is a very pernicious belief to be sitting there just saying, we should just take whatever's sent our way. Fuck that. I say return it. Okay, enough said. Clarify the Knight of Cups. Clarify the Knight of Cups. Seven of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. Yes, telling you it's this Queen of Swords. This is the Queen of Swords that showed up over here. Increase in one's intelligence, increase in knowledge. So she is growing. Not only is she growing spiritually, she's growing mentally as well. Because remember when I said a baton is being passed, that was the whole theme of why I did this. I feel like that baton, because this is, you know, remember the Ace of Wands had come out reversed. I feel like that's the baton. It's being suppressed right now, but there's help coming in. Oh, and you know what else? This card over here said can transform a person into a bird. A bird represents freedom. A bird represents the ability to have a bird's eye view of a situation. So not being trapped, not being suppressed. And we saw that throughout the reading. Being able to free herself from that. Yeah, look at this. Being able to free herself from whatever this is. So it could be that the reason divinity is allowing some of it to get to her is because it's making her address whatever, and I've said this before, black magic only works if you have a weakness. If you have, so let's say, okay, let me give you an example. If they're affecting her daily life, let's say that this Empress has a propensity to not be very organized, let's say. So that's a weakness, right? And they're hitting that weakness. So then before you know it, she's getting really overwhelmed because normally she's been disorganized, but she can keep track of where things are, and things just got crazy. All of a sudden there's too much disorder everywhere in her house. There's chaos. It's because a weakness is being attacked and divinity is allowing it because she's meant to address that weakness. It's meant to be a challenge. It's meant to be like, how long are you going to sit with this weakness, or are you going to address it? Her will is being called into question. Her decisiveness, her firm, what should I call it? Oh, there's a word. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get my other. I can't think of the word. Give me 1 second. Okay, so there it is. Her resolve is being questioned. The strength of her character is being questioned. So it's not that she can't get through it. It's that she has to figure out, this is like a puzzle she has to figure out. If you know you're the Empress and your daily life has switched recently, there's been a shift and it's not beneficial. A weakness of yours is being attacked. Figure it out. Increase your knowledge and your intelligence so that you can transform into a bird, so that you can fly over it. Because that's how you move past it. Whatever was hidden will also be revealed. I think that that's why this reading is coming up, because it's giving you a little heads up, because the Ace of Cups is also being connected to spirit, right? Having psychic abilities, having clairvoyant abilities, clairsentient abilities. That's how you get back on track. That's how you regain your structure, okay? Figure out what weakness of yours are they attacking, and address the weakness so that you can be more secure, so you can snip that in the bud, all right? Wow, this was very interesting. I hope that this gave you some sort of clarity and guidance. And as usual, I look forward to feedback. If you freak out about this reading, don't. This isn't your reading. I'm just going to put it that way. Okay? So that's what I got for you guys. And I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.